Hello, Lancaster Seminary community. Last week we celebrated our graduates. We bid them a fond farewell as they received our blessing at a baccalaureate service, and they will be with us always as alumni and alumni. Today we are turning our attention toward the fall, toward our current students, and toward the new class of students who will be joining us. We have plans to make, especially in light of our new situation with COVID-19. I have been meeting periodically with other presidents of colleges and universities in this region. And I must say that we are unique. We don't educate 18-year-olds. We don't have sports teams. We don't have to worry about fraternity parties or managing a cafeteria. We are a graduate school. We specialize in adult learning, and I believe that we will be able to manage and retain the high standards of adult learning education that we have had in the past. So I'd like to share with you some of our plans for classes, for spiritual formation, for our community life. We are designing a combination of in-person classes and online learning. We will maximize flexibility, we will prioritize safety, and we will prepare for the possibility of a second wave of an infection with minimal disruption to our degree programs. We are small and nimble. We can zig and zag. That is something very special that we have that will help us maintain the high level of the education that we offer. Some of the elements that will continue will be virtual chapel, the activities of our student coordinating cabinet, special events like the art salons, the concerts we hope to continue in some form or another, special lectures in some form or another. We will be adding expense because of our circumstances. We will not raise tuition. We will be looking for resources in grant funding and outside sources. And in early June, we will give you a more detailed description of our plans as they continue to shape up with the excellent work of our faculty, Dean Lovelace, Elizabeth Bennett, Jennifer Thompson, and all of the staff and administrators who work at the seminary. As an institution, our most valuable resources are our employees. It is our faculty, who are first in class in their teaching, in their student focus. It is our highly skilled staff who are professionals, who go the second mile for our students. These are the true treasures of Lancaster Seminary. Our highest priority is the health and well-being of our students and our employees. And that will always be the highest consideration as we plan ahead. So let me end by celebrating some of the accomplishments of this past year. We welcomed a new dean, the Reverend Dr. Vanessa Lovelace, on July 1st. We welcomed a new vice president for advancement, Jennifer Thompson, who began on the very first day of the stay-at-home order on March 16th. We approved a strategic plan for 3 years, and it has 3 goals that I will share with you: to be more relevant in advancing God's mission in an ever-changing society, to continue to work for robust financial security in the long term, and to become a greater source of health and healing in our world. I think what you will see is more partnerships. You will see an increase in diversity and inclusiveness. You will see the implementation of a financial plan that was recently reviewed by the Association of Theological Schools. Already you have seen the renewal of our historic Lark building, the beautification of our beloved Santee Chapel, the rebuilding of our pipe organ, the restoration of our Steinway piano and Hammond organ. And our capital campaign is progressing beautifully. In the first stage, we are 77% to completion, with much thanks to campaign chair trustee Carol Pfeiffer. Our new class enrollment is tracking the same as last year, and we are eagerly anticipating a welcome to our new students. Our current students reviewed for us an assessment of the change in our curriculum that was necessary in March when we had to radically change and become online. And that assessment has been very positive, and we have learned a lot from our current students. Thank you. There are so many positive things to celebrate in our transition. Things are changing rapidly. And finally, let me notice some transitions. I know you will be sorry to hear that visiting Professor Leah Thomas has accepted a teaching position elsewhere at the Anabaptist Seminary in Indiana. She has been so appreciated by our students and so much respected and valued as a colleague. We bid you a fond farewell, and we give you our deepest thanks. As you also know, I will be retiring on June 30th, and we have an interim president who will begin on July 1st. I'm very excited about the future of the seminary. I am confident that God will continue to bless this extraordinary institution with an excellence in its mission, with a quality of fellowship that is astounding. And I will always be proud to be associated with this seminary. May God bless you, keep you safe, and be well in body and soul.